I would like to call upon Ms. Jigna Shah, Textile Value Chain. Please, ma'am, honor. It's kind of honor to be with you and know your experience. Now, next name would be the Nilesh Kumar, ASM, SOC, NIMS University. Nilesh ji, आप मंच पर आएं. Mr. Pawan ji, Head Men's World India and Branding Expert, और Miss Amandeep Kaur, Fashion Designer, Sustainability Expert. Quite a new term for being an audience, I can say, Sustainability Expert. Let's see how it goes. Okay, fine. We can wait for you, Mr. Nilesh. The chair is empty for you. This stage cannot be complete without you. But still, we can start. Jigna, go ahead.
Okay. So I already discussed that the home textile is the very different industry, and there are 4 aspects is mentioned here. Is the future, branding, international exposure, and sustainability. So we will go one by one, or you can combine it. What is the future of the home textile industry? Just to start with you.
So my take on this will not be very technical the way the business people understand here, but it will be more on the lines of how I see business as a branding expert or as a marketer per se. So the way I have understood Panipat has been in this business for last more than half a century. And there's a lot of growth potential that I see in this segment, because something that the city has been doing towards sustainability is being recognized by the world now. So, I mean, the world talks about sustainability, recycling, upcycling, and this discussion has only begun a decade back. However, Panipat has recognized this for n number of reasons half a century back. So that ways I see Panipat and especially Hewa coming towards building this community and putting Panipat on the world stage. So I see a lot of growth potential in that way.
Okay. So what about the sustainability? As you said, we are just talking, but still there is a very minute percentage of the sustainable products in the world. And at the world figure, only 2%, it's maximum that I'm saying. Yeah. But so how do you justify the sustainability is all about?
I mean, as far as I am aware about what Panipat is doing, globally, yes, people only talk about sustainability. However, I believe what Panipat is doing in terms of recycling and upcycling, and especially with terry towels, blankets, etc., I think there's a lot of sustainability already happening here. It's just that, as I said, I'd be talking more with respect of being a branding and a marketing expert, that we need to talk more about it on the global platform, is what I think is the only differentiator we need right now. We already have the product, we just need to talk more about it.
So last is the branding part.
Yes.
So what do you take about the branding? Because there is no brand as such in this.
I think for me, where I'm sitting right now, Hewa itself is a brand. So as I said, either if you're a retailer or a direct brand, then of course your brand name values a lot. However, for this segment, I believe the way Hewa is building that community, it itself is a brand that puts the entire community on in the market per se.
I would like to add something to this. There is another approach to branding, which is called branding by design. So I agree with Pawan Tukral, and I would like to add to this that design comes to the rescue, and with the right design approach, we can give brand a new identity, we can add value to the product with the right kind of design, a design that communicates the right emotion, that solves the problems. So what is good to the eyes is a piece of art, but something that looks good but solves the purpose as well, environmental purpose, So socio-economic purpose is a good design. So with the right design approach, how to use the techniques of the principles of upcycling, recycling, reducing the carbon footprints, and coming up with the right product through the aid of design by training programs, through organizing workshops and things like that, we can create a very unique brand. So I call this branding by design.
So, hello everyone. I would like to add to what has been rightly said by my previous panelists, co-panelists. So, basically, we have to work on design thinking also, and in terms of, the empathy part, so the aesthetic value along with the intrinsic value in the product, and it is in terms of sustainability indices. So I actually represent a university in Mumbai, a premier university where I've been working for last 1 decade, and I'm into academics, teaching, training and research, and I represent a university called NMIMS University in Mumbai, and we are ASCSB accredited university, and we have also got collaborations with many foreign universities, all premium universities in Europe, USA and rest of the world. So I actually have been teaching courses on climate change, sustainability and environmental management, including CSR and corporate governance, almost for a decade now. And what I have witnessed here is that in terms of MSMEs, there are many hiccups and there are many barriers. And one of the points which have been mentioned by one of my esteemed colleagues here, co-panelist, is that it's about sensitivity training. So one has to first create awareness. There's a lack of awareness, and people are not sensitive about being responsible towards waste management. In the context of textile industry per se, the problem perhaps lies more in the context of synthetics rather than cotton. So waste management of cotton perhaps seems to be something which is well within the control. However, the problem lies more severely in terms of synthetics, and whereby the market share and the production value is also growing. Right? So I actually have a formal presentation. So if we have the time for it, because this session is just before the lunch, and obviously we would also have been waiting for the lunch. So I'll perhaps take some time to present my part separately as well. All right. So that's for my side as of now.
Thank you very much for your inputs. As three of you has suggested that design is one of the things that people can build a brand, correct? So in the handloom area, like in the government of India, they are giving GI, that is geographical indication, where there is a particular design, particular mention to that particular GI. So is there any Panipat have a specific type of design or any material that you belong to, or just want to understand that how we can get the GI in terms of design, design aspect as you told. So is there any specific design that the Panipat has and following? Like if you see in the Maharashtra or in the sari segment, they have the paithani or they have a particular kind of design. So you had talked about design, that's why I'm asking. Yes.
So we certainly, Panipat has a lot of potential to dive deeper in what they're already doing, like home furnishing, textiles and so on. So within that, they can bring a lot of craft which is local, which is we can bring more artisans, And why only Panipat? We can, you know, collaborate different kind of art forms of different parts of India, and we can definitely, through the ways of contemporization, make it more international, make it more appealing to the current market panorama. So that's the take of design should also be to contemporize the languishing art, to let's, you know, the idea of getting back to ancient wisdom and bringing it to the modern market with the ways of design thinking, design approach, as well as through the ways of technology, current technology.